This gathering carries so many emotions. First, enormous pride for what we have accomplished as a town. But there's also some sadness because we'll be saying goodbye to a team of absolutely wonderful people. The entire crew of the Small Business Revolution, thank you for your expertise, thank you for your generosity, and most of all, thank you for your friendship.
It's been almost a year since the last time we were in Bristol Borough. During the spring and summer of 2017, the Small Business Revolution team spent much of our lives and $500,000 working to revitalize this town. We teamed up with 6 incredible small businesses, helping those entrepreneurs build their dreams stronger. And we collaborated with the town in the hope that the entire community would benefit from the work.
Sometimes I forget the impact of what we do in these communities, and I'm extremely proud of it. When you think about the difference that getting a business healthy can make for an entire town, I just feel so blessed to not only know these people, but to have played any sort of role in their success. I think we're all on this planet to leave everyone we encounter better than we found them.
This is Bristol Station, next stop Croydon.
So coming back to Bristol Borough, this isn't just a casual check-in. This is when we get to find out if the work our team has devoted itself to lives up to the ideals we believe in most.
Small towns across America are fighting for their survival with the odds stacked against them. But what happens if we join that fight?
Small Business Revolution Main Street
The
Makeover
second
contest.
year in a row for the competition.
One community is getting a $500,000 makeover.
Thousands of small cities and towns taking part.
What started as an idea became a national movement with over 1 million votes cast throughout the country. And finally, one winner.
The borough will get grants, publicity, and advice.
The town went all out to win the competition.
I know I voted.
Now, marketing expert Amanda Brinkman and her team at Deluxe are going to work for the people of Bristol Borough, Pennsylvania. And they brought along entrepreneur Robert Hershevek and a cast of small business experts to help revitalize the town.
This is a story we've been following all summer.
Bristol Borough residents hoping for that big boost.
Every episode, we'll be working with a new small business, bringing marketing expertise, financial advice, and decades of experience, strengthening the town's economy, one business at a time. The team has only a few short months to see if they can change the odds. If together, we can start a revolution.
While we're in town working with the businesses and filming, things are great, right? Their momentum is high, the businesses are excited, but the real test of whether or not this worked is coming back a year later and seeing if these changes and the impact was sustaining. So we're gonna start out by sitting down with the man who really got the vote out and deserves so much credit for bringing us here in the first place, Bill Pezza.
The contest galvanized people. There are so many people out there that want to be involved if you give them something to do.
How has the town kind of as a whole felt on the other side of this whole process?
4 years ago, I think we had 26 empty stores. That's pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
So we're down to like 4 or 5 storefronts.
That's really exciting.
I've seen some of the most successful businesses are doing things now to expand and enhance themselves. They know now there's competition.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any competition before. There weren't any businesses.
It's just been so exciting to see kind of the energy. You can feel it when you're walking down Mill Street. It's just the bustle is really fun.
I think we feel a tremendous sense of responsibility to keep it going. We're constantly thinking about what can we do that is eye-catching. The opening of the docks was a tremendous boost. This year, we're really committed to opening some kind of a bed and breakfast or a boutique hotel, and we offer a series of seminars. Social media, customer service, to try to educate all the business owners.
And I hear that the Raising the Bar meetings are like standing room only now. Is there really that much interest now in being
well, the
involved?
nice thing is people say, how do I join Raising the Bar? I said, you just did. All you need to do is step up.
Well, I have to say, I mean, this town is just so blessed to have your leadership.
Well, thank you.
It's obviously in amazing hands. So.
Thanks. Well, we're going to try real hard. Yeah. And you need to come back. So you need to do season 3 or Bristol 2 years down the road or whatever. Just keep coming back.
I think I'm going to buy Ron and Michael's house. This would not be a bad view.
No, this would not be a bad view. No, not at all.
It's been unreal. Housing prices are up in town. We have a lot of new, young entrepreneurs. That happened because of the revolution.
We opened a week after they were announced the big winners. So it was like perfect timing. It's been nothing but open arms, warm welcoming, major support. People walking by, looking in the windows, seeing, hey, what's going on in there? I can't say anything other than amazing.
So it wasn't just only the 6 businesses, it was everybody, the whole community.
Everyone is excited. Business owner, resident.
When the revolution first came in, you could see that people were going through painting their houses, taking care of the lawn.
My clients traveling down from 30 minutes away are coming down here and seeing the town and are like totally amazed.
It's still pretty surreal. A lot of us can't believe it really happened. It's definitely brought many of us closer together. And then you got things like the Bristol Borough Business Association, Raising the Bar, that have been there, but even more now that the show happened.
We had nothing. Nobody even knew about this block. Now we have a barbershop, a beauty shop, and a fabulous restaurant. It's been really awesome.
We've been working on this since the 80s. We go up and down and up and down and up and down. With the small business revolution, we're not going back down. It's not going to happen. This was our big shot, and we took it and ran.
Bristol Borough's resurgence is incredible, but we also need to check in on the 6 individual businesses we worked with so closely. We spent months with those entrepreneurs, overhauling websites and buildings, redesigning logos, and rethinking accounting and operations, all with the hope that their success would ripple outward into the entire community.
Hi, how are you?
I'm starting at Hems Truck and Auto. When we first arrived in town, this husband and wife team had been around for a decade, but long hours, money issues, and a workplace that had fallen into disrepair had them close to giving up on the business.
So how is business in general?
We are so excited. We don't know where to start first. Business is so good that we've expanded. By Monday, Tuesday, we're generally booked for the rest of the week. We're seeing new faces every day. We're seeing new cars every day.
And you hired another mechanic, right?
Yes, we
Ian?
did. And Mr. Ian, yeah.
Hi, Ian. Welcome to the Hems family.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Just even the way you're talking, I mean, your confidence level, you seem empowered to see.
Yes, it really has relit my fire. This was better than winning the lottery.
Next up is Discover, Learn, and Grow.
Hi, Miss Amanda! Hey, how are you?
Unlike Hems, they were brand new when we got to town.
Say hi, Miss Amanda!
And Ramona and Marcelous had only enrolled 6 out of 20+ spots at their early learning center. On top of that, they'd priced themselves so low that even a full house wouldn't have provided them with a livable wage.
Our numbers have expanded to above our capacity, and because of that, we have a new location that is opening in June.
Oh my God!
Yes! Want to take a quick trip? It's in walking distance.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
Our biggest challenge was charging more. Once we were able to get those calculations where we were seeing a profit, we're like, okay, we're ready.
Since Deluxe has came and they gave us this template, things here are going good.
It's not a day that I do not look forward to coming in.
Hey, Jose.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
I'm a little nervous about walking into Keystone Boxing. We gave Jose a lot of tough advice, mostly around focusing his business. And some of it wasn't easy for him to hear. Working with Jose was challenging for him and for us. And I just hope a year later, he feels like the whole thing was worth it.
Business is good?
Oh, yeah. Business is doing amazing. Now, it's pretty simple. I'm really good at Little Ninjas, so I do Little Ninjas. And I'm really good at boxing, so I offer boxing. I'm focusing on what I'm really good at, and I'm making it better. So I'm gonna show you. And
great. So great.
It's hard to take the criticism, especially a person like me that thinks that I can do everything. But as a business owner, I feel like I took like 1,000 steps ahead in just a short amount of time, you know? So it definitely pays off.
It seems like the most important changes are always the hardest. With that in mind, I'm going to visit Miguel's Riverside Barbershop.
Hey, how are you?
Halfway through working with Miguel, his landlord locked him out of the barbershop his late father had helped him build. We'd never had anything like it happen, and in the space of a few hours, Miguel had to make the decision to move his lifelong dream into a new home.
We have TV so people can just watch some sports. A buddy of mine, he made this by hand.
This is so cool. Moving was like the best thing.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
My dad, anything for him that's like something new, it's like it's like grander. So he would definitely be super stoked about all this. I hired 2 new guys, so now I have 4 of us right now rock and rolling. all like full time, all day, every day, and bumping up the price was like the best thing. And it's put me to that next level where I kept saying I wanted to go.
It's so great.
I'm anxious to get to Polka Dot Parlor. Paulette is an incredible spirit and a sharp business owner, but she also loves collecting things. And after having helped her totally redesign and simplify her boutique last year, I'm curious to see if she's fallen back on old habits.
Well, welcome.
It looks amazing in here.
Yeah. So it's low when you walk in. Remember, you said don't
Great
keep everything
sight
right
lines.
Yeah. I am feeling good about the way it looks, but it is a struggle, and the struggle is real. Because I love to keep putting more and more and more.
So it sounds like business is good.
Oh my God, it's like a dream. Business definitely been picking up by at least 33%. I'm always thinking that way now. And I'm showing other businesses to do the same thing.
Yeah. You are killing it. I love it.
I'm telling you.
I love it.
Last stop on the tour is Annabella's.
Hello. Hey guys.
We fell in love with Bobby and Allison because of the way they love each other and the restaurant they share. But the business wasn't supporting them or producing enough money to make updates or repairs in the kitchen and dining room.
There's more new customers every week. We have money in the account all the time now.
Business has doubled since the small business revolution has come to town. This is like a catch-22. Without business being better, we couldn't have made the improvements we have. It was literally the jumpstart we needed.
It's been, she's just amazing. I follow her lead, and things work out.
There's another side to this whole experience for each of these business owners. When the series airs, their lives become public. Their strengths, their vulnerabilities, their relationships, it all gets reflected back to them and to their community.
All right, so what do you guys think? What was it like to watch your episodes, to see yourself on television?
Cried.
Yeah?
And then everybody that's ever watched it, yeah, they cried. And they're like, your story's just like our story, and like, I really connect with you guys.
That's awesome. What was the one piece of advice that you feel kind of made the biggest impact?
I think for us, for me, it wasn't just one moment. I think it was accumulation of everything between us sitting down in Minnesota and saying that we need to raise our prices to people walking into the business and, wishing us luck and all that. I think it just gave us this pride, like this is our business and we're here to stay and we're here to grow.
In my situation where things went down, like kind of failed, I had like a huge community, like got together to support my business, help me move and help me grow. You guys are a family, and like now this whole town, like they know my story. It could have been like in a closed shell, like it would never came out. Like that's my favorite part about this whole thing.
Yeah.
I think everybody took the low points and said, okay, we need to change what we're doing. From failure, you learn.
Have you guys heard that from people where they're like, oh my gosh, I've gone through that? Or when I watched your episode, I felt like I struggled with that too as a business owner or even just a person?
Yes. Oh, many times.
Yeah. What bothers me is that I feel like I was the only one. Why am I the only one that's going through this? Because I have had a hard time. I started this business with no money and had to work 3 jobs keeping that gym open. Next thing you know, I'm standing in a corner. This one guy shouts at me, get out of our country, you Mexican. I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to run my business. And it seems like every time I feel weak. I feel like that's it, I'm done.
When you get like that, you need to think, when I went to that boxing event that you had people from all over. You had white, black, Mexican. You had kids boxing, doing the right thing, being clean. It's such a good thing that you do for this community. I was proud to be there as your friend. And there's a lot of people that also believe in you. We all have lows.
Everybody is struggling, no matter how much you smile. Everyone is struggling. Yes, keep going.
Yeah.
All right, toast.
To Bristol.
Bristol. And the family.
I asked these business owners to talk about themselves, and without even thinking, they started talking about each other. This is the perfect group to enlist in helping us with one last surprise for Bristol Borough.
Every year it is so hard to narrow it down. We always feel like there's worthy businesses that aren't included in the process. So Deluxe would like to give $2,500 to one of the businesses that were not selected. Oh, nice. But we want you guys to help us pick which business that is. Oh. Okay.
I think the commitment that Carla has made across the street at Antiques is really something. Watching them not only open and take that risk, but expand already with a really nice shop is pretty good stuff.
Penelope Fox, she does classes with children with special needs, not just, general public. Is a beautiful, wonderful thing. And, creativity and art, that's a tough career.
I want to say Bristol Antiques.
Let's say Carla as well.
Carla or Penelope?
Both of them struggle, and then they're both awesome people, and they both do a lot for the community. So it's really, really tough.
Sometimes, when it seems like there's no right answer, it means you need to rethink the question.
This program is never about just those 6 businesses, it's about the town as a whole. And we just think what both of you are doing for the community is really remarkable. And so we want to give you both $2,500 to boost your business.
This has been such an incredible year. It's hard to imagine that it's been a year since we won the Small Business Revolution. And our real task is to make sure that we run with this momentum. We set our sights high and we move forward together.
It's so rewarding to be back here and see the amazing progress since we left town. We recognize that the revolution was already underway in Bristol Borough before you guys made it to the finalist stage. And it's been so amazing to see how you've used that momentum to continue to propel yourself forward. You guys have so much to be proud of.
It's been an incredible roller coaster, really. The revolution has given us the confidence to go next level, to know that we can do this.
Nobody ever tells you when you're doing good. Never. They gave me that. To me, that was the biggest thing I got out of it, honestly. It was just someone going, I like what you're doing. You're good, you know what I mean? And you're needed and you're wanted, and that was like awesome.
This work is hard. For everyone involved, it means long hours and nights away from home and family. But even more than that, it means rethinking the way things have always been done. So as we head into the Small Business Revolution's 3rd year in Alton, Illinois, I'm going to try and hold on to this moment when we all get to look back and realize that because of what we did together, we're leaving this town just a little better than we found it.
New season.
Oh, wow.
New businesses.
This place was my grandfather's dream, but it turned into my dream.
New co-hosts.
You've been selected!
The hit series Small Business Revolution Main Street is back for season 3, and the stakes have never been higher.
We just don't know that we can rescue the way we have in the past.
Marketing expert Amanda Brinkman and her team at Deluxe have brought along renovation icon Ty Pennington to help revitalize Alton, Illinois, one business at a time.
This place is going to be insane.
Now streaming on Hulu and smallbusinessrevolution.org.